Please go up to your next act, Adkin!
Hello everybody. So, as a Yorkshireman, people often say to me, Yorkshire is desolate, grim and full of druggies. Ross, they say, Yorkshire's really gone to pot. They talk about the men with the flat caps looking like some budget scene off Peaky Blinders. Or how the ladies wear too much Eau de Greg's or Pastel Lauder to give it its brand name. But I'm here to change that view today and really sell Yorkshire to all of you. So firstly, lots of famous people come from Yorkshire, have gone on to really really make a name for themselves. Sutcliffe, Brady, Jimmy Savile, just name a few. In fact, Jimmy Savile was a typical working class man. He worked down the pits, never forgot his roots. He said he was always very fond of miners. Even after death, he was helping put Yorkshire on the map by being a part of an activity that was named in honour of Rotherham's legendary Chuckle Brothers, named Operation Eutamine. So, Yorkshire's currently going through a bit of a sexual revolution. So, firstly, Barnsley's opened up its first S&M club called Whip It. Its first splashing club called Judy Drench. And its first horror-themed strip club called the Yorkshire Stripper. One criticism I do have of Yorkshire people, though, is they don't tend to leave Yorkshire much and end up with the world knowledge of your average North Korean. In fact, it's said that over 50% of Yorkshire people believe that Bangkok must be near Dublin because it's in Thailand. So for me, I've been down in Wales so long now that I'm becoming half Welshman, half Yorkshireman. And it's not a bad mix thinking about it. We actually have quite a lot in common. For example, we both have a strong disdain for the south of England. We both have Celtic heritage. And collectively, we provide almost all the attendees of the Jeremy Kyle show. Lastly on Yorkshire, Yorkshire did vote for Brexit. But it was actually decided back in 1982 when they held the Eurovision Song Contest and they found they had all these Europeans coming over here, taking our jobs and providing crap entertainment. I think it was just after that they decided that we should put a crap act in every year just to make sure it didn't happen again. But I've become a bit of a fan of Eurovision over the last few years, so I want to talk about that a little bit as well today. So, this year, Israel won, which was generally unpopular. Certainly across supporters of, well, human rights, Palestine, and all of Labour Party HQ. A couple of years ago, Ukraine won with an anti-Russia song, which went down pretty badly in the Putin household, and the singer hasn't dared to enter a Zizi restaurant ever since. It'd be wrong to talk about Eurovision without at least briefly mention Australia, who enter tournament these days, which kind of makes a bit of a mockery of everything. At least a mockery of the Eurovision's rules against having ex-criminals in the competition. Too soon? China were banned from showing Eurovision after this year, the censored show for apparent homosexuality. And I can't help but find this quite ironic. For a country that's so focused on keeping the childbirth rate down, that surely promoting a bit of bum sex would be a positive thing. So lastly, I just want to talk about the heartwarming acts that you get in Eurovision, because that's what really sells it to me. And there was one a couple of years ago, which were the Russian babushka ladies. And it was a bunch of grandmas who bopped around to some quite hard dance music, which was good, but it did make me realise exactly what I look like when I go to a nightclub in my 30s. But to me, it's acts like that that really sell Eurovision to all of us. I mean, come on, I haven't seen that many grandmas in one place since I last went to a Yorkshire high school. Thank you very much. Good night.
Adkin, ladies and gentlemen!